The Antonov 225, a giant of the skies and a masterpiece of aeronautical engineering, has long been the dream of many aviation enthusiasts. In 2022, tragedy struck this wonder when it was destroyed during a devastating attack linked to the invasion of Ukraine. The loss of this unique aircraft symbolizes not only the disappearance of a technological marvel, but also the end of a legend that continued to inspire generations. However, just as the world was preparing to mourn this colossus, the Ukrainian government surprised everyone by announcing an audacious project, a monumental investment of $3 billion to rebuild the Antonov 225. This giant, which has become an emblem of national pride and innovation, could rise from its ashes. This decision sparked a mix of fascination and skepticism. How could such a severely damaged aircraft be restored? To understand the magnitude of this challenge, let's dive into the history of the Antonov 225 and explore what led to its creation. In the 1980s, during the height of the Cold War, the Soviet Union and the United States were engaged in fierce competition. Each superpower sought to demonstrate its superiority, even in the realm of space exploration. The Americans had developed a revolutionary space shuttle, carried by a modified Boeing 747. In response, the Soviets undertook the construction of a titanic aircraft capable of transporting their own space shuttle, the Buran. After years of development, on December 15, 1988, the Antonov 225 was unveiled to the world, marking an impressive advancement in aviation history. This giant not only set 106 world records in a single flight, but also captivated attention at the Paris Air Show in 1989, where it transported the Buran. With a size comparable to that of a football field and a takeoff weight of 598 tons, the Antonov 225-4 surpassed the Airbus A380. Its impressive power was provided by 6 turbofan engines, each generating nearly 50,000 pounds of thrust. Yet the Antonov 225 was not an entirely new project. It was based on the design of the Antonov AN-225, a smaller model, allowing for reduced costs and development time. Engineers made significant modifications, including the addition of 2 extra engines and the lengthening of the fuselage. However, after the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, the Buran space program was brutally abandoned, leaving the Antonov 225 in obscurity. But the aircraft found a new vocation as the world's most impressive cargo carrier under the name Antonov Airlines, breaking records, including that for the heaviest load ever transported. The fate of this emblem tragically changed in February 2022 during violent clashes at Hostomel Airport, where the Antonov 225 was destroyed by an attack from Russian forces. Ukraine then decided to take on an audacious challenge: to restore this national symbol. Heartbreaking images of the wreckage circulated, revealing the extent of the damage. But from these ruins, a collective hope was born. Captain Dmitry Antonov shared a poignant video revealing the dire state of the aircraft. Yet beyond these debris, Ukraine nurtures a common ambition: to breathe life back into this engineering marvel. But how can such an ambitious project be realized? The Ukrainian government plans to complete a second unit of the Antonov 225, which, although partially assembled before the project was abandoned in 2016, could serve as a foundation for the reconstruction. President Volodymyr Zelensky emphasized that this effort is not just about rebuilding an aircraft, but a tribute to the Ukrainian pilots who fell in battle. The reconstruction of the Antonov 225 represents the resilience of the Ukrainian people in the face of challenges. This project does not start from scratch. It relies on the completion of the remaining 30 to 40% of the second unit. The estimated costs to complete the aircraft are around $500 million, but with about 35% of the parts already available and recoverable elements from the wreckage, the operation becomes feasible. Moreover, a global wave of support has formed around this initiative. Aviation enthusiasts from around the world have expressed their desire to contribute financially. Antonov Airlines has set up dedicated bank accounts to collect donations, and companies have also mobilized, such as the Ukrainian firm Avari Aviation Software, which donates profits from the sale of Antonov 225 models to the cause. Microsoft, by incorporating the Antonov 225 into its flight simulator game, has generated $3 million for the reconstruction. Influential figures like Sir Richard Branson have expressed interest in supporting this project. The goal is even to return the Antonov 225 to commercial service within 5 years. However, challenges remain. The costs, initially estimated at $500 million, could reach up to $3 billion, raising questions about the financial feasibility of the project. Another major challenge is the technology of the Antonov 225. Being an aircraft designed decades ago, it lacks modern innovations. Investing such a sum to restore a unique aircraft raises questions about its profitability. Additionally, due to its size, the Antonov 225 has often been used sporadically, leading to questions about its economic viability. Sustainability is also a crucial issue. Designed in the 1980s, the Antonov 225 is equipped with outdated and noisy engines, far from current environmental standards. Integrating new engines would require major modifications, further increasing the already astronomical costs. The future of the Antonov 225 remains uncertain, but it embodies a symbol of hope and resilience for Ukraine. The desire to revive this aviation legend illustrates the courage and determination of a people in the face of adversity. The road ahead will be long and fraught with obstacles, but the passion for aviation and the desire to see the Antonov 225 fly again are stronger than ever. Together, we await to see if this phoenix can truly rise again into the sky, carrying with it the dreams of a better future.